Yo, some of y'all need to stop acting like you're so much better than other people. I don't care if you just had the best day of your life. I don't care if you had the worst day of your life. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter because we're all the same. We all bleed the same. We all go through the same emotions. We all go through, the same problems. We all have our own problems that we need to deal with. It doesn't, you're not a better person because you feel like you're better than somebody at something else, or you might have a little bit more money than somebody else, or you might be more physically fit than somebody else. That doesn't make you better than anybody. At the end of the day, we're supposed to help everybody, and we're supposed to learn from each other. And your life really doesn't matter at all to majority of people. So why you think you're just this big and bad person? Oh, nobody can touch me. Oh, you don't compare to me. Nobody really cares about you at the end of the day. And you need to realize about your mindset. If you're thinking about that, why would you care about somebody who acts like that, who acts like they're better than you, who acts like, oh, you can't touch me, oh, you can't do anything to me? Why would that person even care about you in the first place? If anything, they would try to ignore you. If anything, they would try to get away from you. And a lot of you, want to find out why you feel so miserable, or you want to figure out, like, why doesn't anybody like me? Maybe it's the way you act. Maybe it's your mindset. Maybe it's the way you treat people. And that's the problem with a lot of people. They don't realize how they're treating other people because they treat other people based off their subconscious mind and how they think of themselves. Like, a lot of people, they think of themselves like terrible, so they be like, oh, I'm gonna just treat this person terrible. Oh, I don't care about myself. Why should I care about you? Oh, I'm angry, so why shouldn't you be happy? Like, why should you be happy because I'm angry? Like, do you realize how miserable you sound? Do you realize how, like, defeated you feel? Like, I don't know, bro. People are so weird, and they try to make you feel so bad because they don't feel good about themselves. Like, that's why you need to. That's why you need to, like, strive to find good people in your life. You need to strive to find people who will, like, uplift you instead of just trying to bring you down, because there's a lot of people in this world who are miserable, and believe it or not, they don't like to see people happy. It's like they're demons or something, or you know they just want to see everybody uncomfortable or unhappy because they are. And the worst thing about all that is that they got to live with that. They live with that while they're at work, while they're at home, while they're with their families, while they're sleeping, while they're in the shower. They got to live with how they feel. And there's nothing you can do about it. Only they can solve it. And I guess they feel like there's no way out of their situation, or they feel like they, yeah, they feel like they're trapped. And I guess that's sad for you, but that doesn't give you an excuse to treat somebody like you're better than them, or you have the nerve to, like, treat somebody negatively because you see them happy, or you trying to do things to make them angry because they're not bothering anybody, or they're trying to stay in their own lane, but you have the nerve to, like, try to talk bad on them because they're different from everybody else. Like, what makes you think you got the right to do something like that? Like, what makes you think you're any better than them just because you want them to feel a certain way about you, or you want to feel like you have so much power in the world, or you want to feel important, so you do things to people that they wouldn't expect from you, or they wouldn't appreciate from you. Like, don't you think it would be the opposite? If you were kind to somebody, you would feel better about yourself? Or if you did something nice for someone, you gave somebody uplifting words, like, don't you think you would feel better about yourself than trying to, like, act like you need some power from somebody, or you know you trying to act like you're way better than somebody? And at the end of the day, if a person really is comfortable with themselves and they can see, like, for example, like, there's certain people who can see through you. They can see right through you. They can see that you don't like yourself. They can see that you're not comfortable with yourself. They can see that you're miserable. There's literally people out there who can see through you. And you try to affect these people, it's not going to damage them at all, because they can tell that you're faking. They can tell that you don't really like them. They can tell how you're feeling from the inside. And it's hard to explain unless you can really see it. I guess some people will call it discernment, but if you're one of those people who act like you're better than everybody else, or you act like nobody can help you, you're a know-it-all. Oh, I did this, so obviously this person can't do that. Or you just try to bring people down because you feel like you reached a level of life that nobody else can reach to or can pass you at. You'll never feel happy that way. You'll never feel truly like yourself. You're always trying to pretend that you're someone bigger than you really are. But when you go home at night, when you're sitting alone, you're really just a crybaby, man. You really wish you could have friends. You really wish that you would have somebody who could care for you. But, in my opinion, you really deserve it, because why would somebody want to care for you if you act like you're better than everybody else? You need to change how you think. You need to change how you see people. You need to change everything about yourself. And, that's something that you don't want to do personally, is change yourself. You think that you're better than everybody else, so why would you change? And that's why you deserve to feel miserable, in my opinion. And, there's nothing that I could do about it. It's only up to you. And that's just how it is. That's how life works. I guess people would say it's karma. You try to treat somebody like dirt, then you're going to feel like dirt yourself. So, you deserve it at the end of the day. I really got nothing else to say about that. But to the people who are getting treated like dirt, to the people who are, staying in your own lane, you're still being kind to people. You will get rewarded. You will get blessed. And, I know it's not like you feel like, why are they doing this to me? I do everything right. But understand it's supposed to be like that. Understand that it's supposed to build character. Understand that don't become a bad person because you're getting treated that way. Understand that it's not you. Most of the time it's people who are trying to be like you who couldn't achieve what you have right now. Understand that it was people who try to be like you, but they got hurt by a little inconvenience, so they feel like they got to treat the world like shit. Understand that, you're a good person, you have a good heart, and don't let that get to you because of somebody, who's treating you wrong. Understand that you will find good people in your life. Understand that you will attract good people around you. And, if you treat somebody like dirt, you'll be surrounded by people who treat you like dirt. I don't see why people don't understand that. I don't see how people don't see that. But, keep to yourself. Keep doing good for people. Keep doing what you love. Keep doing, everything that you need to do. Eventually, you will. And it doesn't always have to be a lover. Everybody thinks that when you find somebody, it's always going to be a lover or something like that. Understand that you'll find people who will treat you like you treat yourself. Because the way you treat yourself, you start to attract people like you. And you won't attract any good people in your life if you're doing bad things or if you're treating yourself like shit. Because let's say, you're a good person, right? Why would you want to be friends with somebody who's doing the exact same opposite? So understand this. If you're doing everything that you need to do, if you're doing everything correctly, you're going to be attracted to the people who are doing the same stuff as you. So a lot of people always wonder why I can't find any good people in my life. It's because you're not doing anything good in your life. You're doing the stuff that let's say you're trying to run away from reality. You're doing things that you're not supposed to do to even make a person like you. Like, I'm trying to make it make sense. Like, you're trying to find a good dude, right? Let's say he doesn't smoke, he doesn't do, he has a good diet, he has a good fitness plan. But you yourself, you don't have any of these things. You're always eating unhealthy, you're not working out, you're always smoking, trying to run away, you're always drinking. Why would the good dude be attracted to you? So you need to understand, if you adopt the good dude's habits, then the good dude will obviously be attracted to you. And you guys will start to work out, because, you guys won't work out at all. You have good habits and this other person has bad habits, it won't last for long. So understand that, and just keep doing you. So be safe out there, and yeah, just keep doing you. I don't care. You're always gonna have people treat you bad, but at the end of the day, just remember that they're miserable in their minds and they can't handle themselves. So yeah. And don't don't try to change yourself for these people, because they have no value in your life. And like I said, you will attract people who will have value in your life. So just keep that in mind.